'cause the second you walk in, I've been
Alright, what's up guys? Joe94 today, and today I'm going to show you guys how to cook a Walmart Wagyu. I'm going to cook this pretty much like a normal steak. Here it is. I'll flip it around and give you guys a better look in a second. But, yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so this is everything you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need your steak. You can get this at Walmart. It's going to be like Wagyu. Now, obviously, it's not true A5 Wagyu, and I would cook that completely different than this. I would slice into strips and just put butter or salt on it. I wouldn't put no butter, nothing extra. But since this is a Walmart Wagyu, we're going to kick it up a notch. I got some mushrooms. That's the side. Butter. These things will be used for basting. And a little bit of oil. You're going to use a cast iron skillet. If you don't have one, you can use a regular pan. But cast iron is definitely worth it. If I suggest one thing to cook up your cooking, cast iron skillet is definitely it. And a good set of knives, a good cutting board. But that's besides the point. And then just a regular frying pan. Non-stick pan for the mushrooms. So let's get right into it. So one thing you'll notice right away is the marbling, and when you touch it, it is really like A5 Wagyu, where the fat, it starts to melt just from the heat from your fingers. It's pretty cool. So yeah, but let's get right into seasoning it. So you're going to season it pretty heavily with salt on both sides. And then we're going to flip it and do the other side. And then you're going to put a little salt on the board, like a line, and then just roll those edges in it. You want every inch to be covered in the salt. Let this sit out for about 20 minutes to a half an hour or an hour until it comes up to room temp, and then we'll throw our pepper and garlic powder on it. Alright, so it's been about half an hour. I'm going to put some garlic powder on there, rub it in. And we're going to flip it over. We're going to crack some fresh black pepper on there. There is a tripod someplace that's my roommate's, and I can't find the piece to it. But what I do with the pepper mill is I close it all the way, and I go over once with a really fine bit of pepper. Then I open it a bit and go over again real quickly, just with a heavier bit, so it gives a little texture. So do that on the other side. And as always, shake off the excess, roll the edges. Alright, start heating up your pan. Alright, I got my regular pan over high heat. You can throw a little oil in there. You can see it's starting to shimmer. It's perfect. You want to throw in your mushrooms. And that's the sound you want to hear. Actually, honestly, it should be a little hotter than that, but it'll be okay. So you want to cook these on a high heat, seasoned salt, pepper, and yeah. Nice big pinch of salt. You crack the pepper, and then just basically saute them. Alright, so the mushrooms are going good. We're going to start our steak. We're going to cook this over about there. Alright guys, the mushrooms are just about done. I turn them to low. The pan for the cast iron is just starting to smoke. Add a little bit of oil to it. Swirl it around. Take your steak. Always lay it away from you like this. And start cooking. We're probably going to go for about a minute and a half per side, I'm going to guess, with this thickness of a steak. As far as the mushrooms go, I got a little bit of garlic. I'm going to throw that in, along with a little bit of butter, about a tablespoon. Alright guys, so it's been about a minute. We're going to go ahead and flip it. It's getting a nice sear so far. We'll work on that crust when we baste. That's when you're really going to get your crust. As far as this part goes, it doesn't really matter. It's just to get the initial sear. And also make sure you sear your edges, meaning go like that. I'm also going to take some thyme flowers and throw them in with the mushrooms just because I have extra time, so why not? to the steak. Alright guys, so you're going to throw in a big bit of butter. Let that start melting. You're going to want to turn up your exhaust fan. You're going to turn down the heat on the steak to about medium-low. Throw in your garlic. I'm using about 2 sticks. Your rosemary and thyme. Watch out, this is going to splatter. And now you're just gonna baste. You can turn the heat on your mushrooms to real low. Tilt the pan towards you like this. Take that scented butter and throw it onto the steak. Do this for about a minute. I put this herb right on top of the steak. Normally if you had 2 hands you would tilt the pan back, but since I don't, I'm just gonna throw the butter on this way. And this is gonna throw all that flavor, that butter, that rosemary, that thyme, all on your steak. I just want to show you now you got that beautiful crust forming, so continue basting. Alright, let this rest for about 3 to 5 minutes. Alright guys, again I apologize, I don't have the tripod, but you want to cut off that rib cap, which is this bit right here. Separate that to the side, and cut on the bias. Take the rib cap. Okay. Move this to the side. You're going to take your steak. Lift it like that. Take your cap. Put that right here. And let me flip you guys around. So, this is how it came out. Perfectly medium rare. Mushrooms, nice. Let's give this a try. Alright guys, we're going full caveman, but beautifully cooked. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's one of the best steaks I've ever made, and I'm not even just saying that, like, holy shit. Guys, seriously, go to Walmart, try this. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, hit that bell notification if you're new. Steak World, Steak Club, whatever it is, shout out to you guys, because I'll post that here. And yeah, guys, comment if you like the video. I'm gonna go eat this steak and mushrooms. I'll see you guys next time. Joy Kong 94 out.